You're not audible, ma'am.
Now,
No,
hello.
ma'am. You're not audible, ma'am.
Am I audible now?
Now you okay now?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now you're audible, ma'am.
Okay. Same thing. Why you are saying sometimes audible, sometimes not? I can't understand. Okay. Here, what are the healthy ways to cope up their day-to-day management? First thing, they need to take care of their physical health and its ability to function also. See, whenever they're unable to focus on their physical health, what will happen? They will get into more stress. See, whenever people are attaining the old age, they need to plan their diet, even the finance, even the emotional level, even the cultural aspects also. See, suppose someone is watching TV serials or some movies, or they're going here and there. Whenever they're attaining this age, old age, people will say, "Do you need this kind of things at this age?" So here, see, they are dealing with themselves. On top of that, again, they need to face this kind of a social questions, societal questions from the people. So here, they have to change their behavior process also. See, it doesn't mean that they need to go for temples and they need to start the rituals and all other things, spiritual things. Okay. Here, whenever people are, suppose the person is up to late 12 and all, he's going for weekend parties. Whenever he's attending these days, he needs to change the lifestyle. So here, one of the best strategies, coping strategies, the reinforcement into the self-esteem. So suppose someone is not taking care of the self-esteem, here what will happen? They have the less, if they're able to cope up with the stress, they have less ability towards the early to death. Or else what happen? It affects their mental health as well as the physical health also. So these are all the things we need to consider, even the major life events also. Whenever they're having this kind of life events, whenever they have the relationship issues, okay, they need to sort it out. Sometimes what happens, it depends on their age, depends on the financial status. They need to listen to their kids. So here, they're not prepared for it. They may need some kind of financial help from the people. That also it makes them to the lot of stress. Even sometimes the religious involvement also. Religion plays an important, in the lives of the many aged people. Okay, the religious activities contribute to the social interaction. See here, most of them, whenever people are getting into the retirement, they will plan to go for the things like they want to have some kind of retirement planning. See, people, they don't plan for the retirement. Okay, whenever they have some kind of health issues. Okay, suppose earlier they used to go for play, like say, any kind of a play. Once they get at times this age, old age, they can't participate in the play. So all these things they need to consider. Whenever people are unable to pay this kind of attention, what happens is triggers them to the lot of stress. So here they need to focus on their coping strategies, like doing meditation, or else avoiding some kind of foods. Or else, they need to avoid few things in their life. So here, even the religious aspect. See, nowadays you can see in every colony, most of them temple security, like whatever that they're constructing the temple things, or that will taken care by the elder people. See, for them it's like an activity. Even in few colonies, the trees, planting new trees, and taking care of the security of the colony, everything is done by the elders. Why means here they have a lot of time and they do have energy also. See, very few people they have energy, not everyone. So whenever people are having that kind of energy, they can cope up with the things. They can plan themselves. They can plan into this kind of thing. They can do. They can work on that. See, it depends on person to person. We cannot say everyone is one and the same. So here, whenever people are stressing out, they need to see their coping strategies with the stress, like physical and mental health, less risk of disability or decline of activities of daily living, and better charge of recovering ability, to perform activities of daily living, and even the impact of major life events. Suppose if you see, if they shoot up with the sugar, BP, and all, they need to manage. And feeling of personal control. Suppose earlier, if they used to have drinking, like taking alcohol weekly, twice, thrice, yes, here they need to change their lifestyle. So here, what happens? If they are not changing the lifestyle, it affects on their health, even in the need for the elder care. See, whenever people are aging of the aging, okay, actually we'll call it as aging of aging. Even at this time, they need to understand the role of the family and even the community state also. See, few people, if they're staying in the fifth floor, we already discussed in the previous session. If their body is not supporting, they need to move to the ground floor or first floor. Here, this kind of a social support they need, and they need to accept this kind of a social changes. So all these things, it plays an enormous role into the elder care and support. Even few people, they will think that they will take care of everything. So they don't seek for the help from others, even their kids also. They'll say, we will take care. So sometimes they really need, okay, we need to understand. Yeah, even in families like traditional families, even if they're doing the traditional business also. So they don't want to take rest. Still, they want to continue their business thing, everything the way it's going on. So all these things also, it affects on their health. So whenever the role is changing, here they need to understand their role, and they need to do an adjustment towards that role. Suppose if it's not happening, even according to Eric Erickson also, who are uh, who are die like see, whenever we are talking about the old age means, yes, it's completely like waiting for the death. See, nowadays we cannot say only the older people will die, youngers also, but most of the time we need to plan for that. Suppose if they have tension towards that, okay, towards the death. Here they need to accept, and uh, they need to accept the support from the other people. I mean the community support also. See, few people, they're not interested to stay with the kids and even the community. They want to adopt the new things like old age homes and all. Why means here they will get more lot of interest, and not only that, they will get lot of care from the people like old age home people. Everyone belongs to the same age. Like they have the favorable attitude. Mm, they have the some kind of a community thing will be there. So here, whenever they're comfortable with that kind of a group, we need to give a change. We need to accept that change. See, this is called role of the community in the elder care. Few people, if they're staying at home, even the kids also, they may feel aloofness, they feel isolated. So here we need to understand what kind of feelings they are carrying. See, few people, they will say, see, I know one of the person, he said, I given a big TV to, arranged a big TV for my mom and dad. Whatever they want, they will get things to their bedroom. Okay, we have a servant, but they don't have a freedom. Suppose if they want to come out of their room, no, they can't. Why means they will say, why did you came outside? You can call what do you say? You can call that maid, she will come and serve you. See here, they're giving everything, they're providing, but what they're doing, they're not giving the freedom. So here, these are all called conditions. Okay. So whenever people are getting into the old age, they need to condition themselves. And not only that, whenever they want to avoid this kind of a things, they need to voluntarily they need to prepare for this. Okay, my people are not allowing me to go outside. What best I can do? So few things. Suppose if they have a habit of even the wife and husband, they have a habit of socializing more. So here that family that with whom they are staying, like son and daughter family, they're not interested. They don't have that kind of time. Or else they have a kids who are preparing for the exams. So here, involuntarily, they need to withdraw themselves. This is called disengagement. Okay. So here, voluntarily, they need to withdraw from some kind of a social activities. Suppose if they want to live themselves, they want to plan themselves, then they need to go according to their situation. No, no, no. All 40 years, 50 years, I have this habit. Every Saturday, Sunday, all people will come. You're not understanding. Like they can see easily, they can climb, uh, they can throw stones on their family members, like son and daughter-in-law or mother-in-law, daughter-in-law or son-in-law, or even daughter and son also. But here, whenever people are getting older, here they need to arrange the recreational things in a different manner. Earlier, if they have a habit of inviting everyone, here they need to change their recreational habit in some other way. They need to join recreation club where they can go and spend some quality of time with the books or some discussing or some new habit or hobby like that. Here, what where they are participating, they need to think and they need to engage themselves. See here, whenever they are planning, see they're in the helplessness stage, they're lonely, they're unable to take care of them things themselves. That's the reason they're coming and joining. So whenever people are having these kind of things, they need to take care of themselves and they need to follow the other people's things also. Or else what happens? They have something else they do, they will think something other. So here, even for the old age people also, we do have the daycare centers. Here, the concept of daycare center is the outcome of the high cost of institutional care and the realization that the age should form an integral part of their family. See here, the daycare centers, they will create some kind of environment where everyone can socialize, where they can watch good movies, reading books and television. They will provide this kind of things. So here people will get refreshed by the whole day. Like I think we have for the kids. Same thing, we do have the daycare centers for older people also. Here they will get nice environment. Yeah, but the cost is little bit high. They will take care of the food arrangements. Even they will take care of the health. Okay, here many caregivers will be there. All those things will be there. Even they can do their personal workouts. And yeah, all even that such centers will give you some kind of a relief to the people for some period, like morning 9 to 6, depends on the schedule. See, it's not like a old age home, it's like a taking care. So here, what they will do, they will take care of the physical and psychological needs. They will provide that the daycare centers. So here, by stepping into the daycare center, they can arrange their time in a systematic manner. And yeah, they can take care of the, depends on their financial position. They can, not only that, here, um, they can kill their time most of the time in a positive manner instead of sitting at home and thinking about others. Okay, here they can enjoy themselves. They can actively engage in some other things. So all these are non-government agencies only. Okay, it's like a private agencies. Even if you see some government sector people, Meals and Wheels program is there. Whenever people means they will supply the food for old age people. Mm, even you can see some centers they're providing 5 rupees food, and even few centers they're giving pension, like even government people, Andhra and Telangana people, they are giving some kind of a pension also. So here, all these things is from government end. Private people also they're doing something. So what suits them, they need to plan and they need to go ahead with that kind of a thing. So here they need to understand the role of the family in adult care. At the same time, how best they can help with others. So these things they need to consider and they need to plan. What can see here, whether they like it or not, they will need to develop a favorable attitude and understanding towards the changes. Okay, suppose if they started to think all these are problems, no, it won't work out. So voluntarily they need to take care of themselves. They need to come step ahead. So even arranging their health clubs. So see, if they want to change their health club, suppose if they're walking 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers in a KB, or the body is not providing, they need to shift into the small place. where they can walk 5 kilometers or 2 kilometers. See, all these things they need to mm, think themselves and they need to plan it. Or else, what will happen? They will become social isolated, and yeah, they're not happy with themselves also. So whenever people are getting older, they need to plan all these things. They need to reconsider whatever they are doing. See, even older people, they can start their new hobbies. So I think the last session we discussed about they can plan for the trips. I think one movie is there. Recently it's released. क्या है ऊंचा वाला कुछ है. Even I did not watch the movie, but I saw that what do you call preview. Hmm. Amitabh Bachchan is there, and one more old man. They are there, Uncha wala. So they plan for the trip and all. See, right now many people are doing like this. So here, whenever people are getting older, we need to think from their end. What older people are planning, what is the value of aging, and what kind of support they need, what kind of healthy aging and caring they require, what kind of a work. See, suppose someone is working in the public sector, he still wants to continue his job. So that is an NGO, there is no retirement as long as his body supports he can. So suppose if he needs some kind of a changes in the responsibilities, he can do. See, few people they don't accept the changes. Okay, they will say we are not older. Okay, age is a number. But still, many people see we already discussed about the dementia and the cognitive problems, whatever they are getting. So depends on the age. They have to they need to address the change, they need to accept the change. Okay. See, getting older is a good thing. Why means whenever people are getting into that age, that is age at retirement. Okay, many country people they will plan for their retirement. Suppose if they're going by a bike at the age of 40, they don't stop the trips. They will go by a ship. Okay, here they will listen to their bodies. There is a beauty with that. So here, whenever people are ready to accept the biological aging, the body seems to be shift gears 3 times during our lifespan. So here we need to accept that shift. We need to understand more about how our bodies start to break down as we get older. How specific uh, age diseases will come. Okay, like Alzheimer's, cardiovascular diseases. All these things we need to consider. Then only we can plan in a old age is not like a blessing, it's like a sin. See, whenever in our lifespan we discuss in the first chapter also, it's all about like from womb to tomb. So our everything will go on with that only constantly. Whenever people are changing, like small kids to the adults, as per the health, we need to change everything. So this is all about your old to tomb. Tomorrow we discuss about the question papers, what kind of questions we have, and what are the things you need to write, how many marks you have. I think it's there in the last chapter. So we'll discuss about that tomorrow. So this is all about the old age. If you have any doubts, you can ask me, or else we'll bind up the session. See, most of the research is going on about the older people nowadays after this pandemic, COVID-19. Two things. Why most of the people they're focusing on this old age means one thing, the age is increased. Lifespan, what I mean to say is, okay. So here, whenever the lifespan is increasing, here immediately two problems will come. One is the physical health, the other one is the cognitive and psychological health. Okay. See, suppose if any problem is coming from the physical body, that is, we can see we have some kind of what do you call, hmm, we can understand that. See, after pandemic here, what happened? Many things are see, people have a issue. They are not seeing the people. After the space pandemic, they're ready to accept the people without even the elder people also. They're ready to accept it. They don't want to see people. They don't want to visit houses and all those things. Because there is a lot of changes happened even in the, what do you call, thinking power. Not only that, depends on their chronicle age. Not only that, nowadays you can see above 50, 60 people also, they will order food from Zomato. They will order things from, what do you call, the apps. They easily can access that apps like Zomato, Big Basket. Okay, they are accepting the changes. See, whoever is accepting the changes, flexibility is more with them. Okay, means they're going with the life changes, events. So here, few people, they're not understanding, they're not accepting their lifestyle. For them, it's a problem. Even the habit also. See, 20 years back, I used to go for 20 kilometers, 10 kilometers walking. Now also I should go. I mean, see, few people technically they follow all the things. Why they got like suffering with a stroke or BP? No. See, this is all internal process because aging is also internal process. Okay. So here we are helpless. We need to follow our things. Few people at the age of 80 also, they seems to be like 60. See, depends on their uh, food and depends on their lifestyle. Even average life expectancy has increased. So whenever the life expectancy is increased, we need to follow that. We need to respect that, and we need to plan our life. See, nowadays, even after retirement, also, I think we discussed in the previous session, people are again they're joining and they're doing. See, any woman, will they take rest at the age of 60 or 70? No, she is always cooking, even at the time of at the age of 60s, 70s also. But men will say, once I am into this, okay, I can't do. I got a retirement. So it depends on the retirement. See, dementia, all these things will come, even with the women and men also. And that's the reason whenever women are working, they have a complaint of I kept my things here. It's not I can't see. Someone changed. Even the diabetes also. Whenever the diabetes is increased, see these are all comes under the age factors. So here we need to understand. So whenever people are hitting these kind of things, they have to do exercise regularly, some kind of brisk walk and breathing exercise. They need to follow. Here, if they are not doing, again, it it hits them very hard. Even it impact on the life expectancy also. See, heredity is one of the influence in a disorder. For example, who inherits the genes that increase the risk of developing high cholesterol. So here they need to take care. They need to change their lifestyle. Even exposure to toxins in the environment. Suppose someone is driving every day 20, 30 kilometers at the age of 50. Whenever they attain the age of 60, 70, they need to have that changing. Instead of going by bike, they can change the transport. They can take a auto or some train, whatever the next transport they have. So here, all these things we need to plan. Even the healthcare also we need to plan. So all these things we need to consider, then we can plan. So this is all about the old age and old age issues and life expectancy. Yeah, even the biological and chronological age. Because of lifespan is increased, we need to plan in a manner. Not only that, nowadays people are going for remarriage. We need to support them. We need to accept the change. Or else what will happen if they're going for remarriage? If you started, who is going to be with them 24/7? No one. Because of the companionship they're going. Yeah, this is all about your old age. Any doubts?
No, okay.
But then he went for tests and he was negative. So clearly I was so but he was there with it. He didn't bother about his own health or nothing.
Okay, fine. I'll send the question and see tomorrow.
Ma'am, can you discuss with us tomorrow? Maybe
What? Hello? You're saying
In
something?
Corona period was really. I lost my
Hello?
grandmother.
Hello?
Because of Corona, she was diabetic.
Hello?
Miss Vinila, can you please mute your
Mothers.
device,
I was
please?
very
We are
close to
trying to discuss something.
like I was mostly with her only during bringing up, so it was very difficult phase for me. And in second phase, all the young people went, you know.
Sure, ma'am, we will meet up tomorrow.
First phase, no, all the elderly ones. Second phase, all the cases are increasing on no, it has started now, not much, but
I don't know,
we
but
have to start
my
wearing masks. Start wearing masks now. You're a radiologist, right? I'm an audiologist. You had told me, yeah. Very something different. Yeah. I did my PG in psychology. And now I'm a counselor. Yeah. Okay. That is what is this online class. Acha. So now I give practice counseling as well.